Hello guys, how are you this morning? Today's a Monday of the 30th of the month, 30th of July 2018. And listen, we're going to talk about Tron today. But first thing, we're going to get on and we're going to take a look at the Bitcoin market and what Bitcoin is actually doing today. So let's open the charts right here. And the first thing we're going to look at is Bitstamp. Okay, so we got a real close-up here of the charts. We're running $8,140 this morning at Bitstamp, and we're going to take a look a little bit. We're going to pull this chart out a little ways so we can see it a little bit better. We see prices have been very, very stable. Go out to the 15-minute and pull back. Ever since it went up to about 8,400 bucks, and it started to stabilize, and then we had a little fall in price, and then we had a little rise in price back up to where it was. It dipped down as low as 7,800 bucks, but now it's stabilized off in around 81, 8,200, and it's been going along, but it's starting to creep downwards this morning. If we take a look at the 1-minute chart, we can see this slow creep downwards. If we look at the start of the chart here, toward the finish, we see a slow creep downwards on the 1-minute chart. Let's put all of this in perspective by going back to the 12-hour chart and see where we are in the frame of things. This is where Bitcoin was up to $19,666. We see several major drops in price and a couple bounces back in price, and now we're on the third bounce back right here. Markets typically don't give you too many bottom points of buying opportunities. Now, when a market falls from a bubble, this is what Bitcoin did here, from $19,666. It gave you the first buying opportunity at $5,917 right here when the first crash. Well, that's the easiest buying opportunity to get in on. And then the second buying opportunity we had here at around, I don't know, maybe 6,400 bucks. And then the third buying opportunity we had in here around 5,700, right? Now I happened to hit that one. Okay. And then I bought a little bit more up here when it got up around, there's a little drop right here. Let me see, where was it? I think it was right here, where it dropped down to 7,800, and I gave the buy. I told you guys about I was going to buy a little bit there too. So I've hit a couple of these. I've hit this one around 5,700, and I hit this one here around 7,800 or so. Anyway, and I told you guys I was buying. So we've had a couple buying opportunities. Now, as this extends out, right? What we're heading toward is another bull market in Bitcoin, eventually. But the price is going to go lower and lower and lower until it goes into a bull market. And we don't know specifically when it'll go back into a bull market, at what point. I mean, it could be 2 months from now, it goes back into a bull market. Or it could be 3-4 years from now, it goes back into a bull market. I don't think it's going to be 3 or 4 years from now. I don't think it's going to be that long. I think it's going to be sooner. Bitcoin market, everything is sped up. If we take a look at this chart on Bitcoin, we'll see it looks exactly like the silver chart, when silver went up to 50 bucks, and then we've had these declines. But silver's taken years, all the way back from like 7 years, to do what Bitcoin has done in a matter of a few months. So this is compressed. It's happening faster in the Bitcoin market, much faster than in the gold and silver market. But charting it, the charts look exactly the same, and it's following the same sort of patterns that gold's following, basically. And so we're seeing Bitcoin's going to head into an ETF, probably. They're probably going to approve it in the I think it's the 21st of September, I think, if I remember it correctly. And we're probably going to see the bull market start then, to tell you the truth. That's probably. I'm not sure. I'm just saying probably because I'm not sure. This is tentative at this point, so don't take that as God's gospel. But it's tentative that it could actually happen on the 21st of September. We could actually go back into a bull market again. And, of course, they will be buying the rumor before that happens. So expect probably excitement to start to build up sometime in late August, and that excitement to push Bitcoin prices up substantially. This is what I think, in my estimation. And so we're not going to get that many more buying opportunities. I'm hoping for at least one or two more buying opportunities, and I'll let you guys know. Okay, so now let's take a look at coin market capital today. We're looking at $293 billion market capital of all the coins, and Bitcoin dominance 47.7%. We're looking at a little bit of red numbers here, but it's nothing substantial. We've seen a lot bigger red numbers than these. So try to find a big red number there, and you're looking at a coin that's probably a good value to buy today. So Stellar's down 4% for no particular good reason. That would make it a stellar buy. I'm just kidding. But Litecoin's down a little bit too. That's looking good. Cardano's down over 2%. That's good for being buy. IOTA is probably one of the better buys. It's down 3.3% for no particular reason. Monero is down 5% today. And so that makes it a really good buy at $131 per Monero coin. Now, Monero is a very, very solid coin, you know. But today we're going to talk about Tron. And Tron is down 2.58%, which makes it a good buy today at 3 cents per coin. So now let's go on to taking a look at Tron. What is Tron? Tron is to decentralize the web. It's a global broadcast platform. It has a block explorer going here. It's a very efficient looking coin, tremendously powerful, but there's an awful lot of other players in the marketplace right now who are vying for the same space that Tron's vying for. So it's fighting amongst the top coins to try to maintain a market position place, you know, and it is one of the top coins out there. Now, what is Tron's virtual machine? Tron is trying to make some sort of a virtual machine that is similar to Ethereum somehow, but probably more user friendly. It says Tron's virtual machine D-Day is here. Tron's secret project is to steal the limelight. Tron's trading volume increased by 40.8% in a couple days. Tron will be compatible with EVM and later EVM. Tron was among the few cryptocurrencies in the market trading today to green over the weekend. The support is likely to have come from support Tron has been getting due to the exposure of a couple events due for launching today. Now, this article, of course, is a little bit, I'm not exactly sure when this article was created, but I don't think it's today that they're launching this. Okay, so Tron's trading volume is $310 million, evidently, for that's probably 1 day period. Now, it says the Tron virtual machine is set for unveiling on Monday the 30th. It's an essential step for the Tron Foundation as it puts together a blockchain platform with a vision of becoming the largest blockchain network in the world. Well, you see, this is the thing. An awful lot of these top coins, like Tron, like EOS, for instance, want to be the big shot in the world. And so Tron wants to be the big shot in the world. And they're all fighting for these positions. Stellar's fighting for this position. EOS fighting for it. It's just a whole slew of them. Here, just take a quick look here. We got Ethereum fighting for that position. So is EOS. So is Stellar. Cardano. IOTA. Tron is fighting for it. Neo's fighting for it. Dash is fighting for it. You know, I mean, it's just a lot of them fighting for that position. But Tron's doing pretty good. It's in 11th position. Some of these coins are going to make it, and they're going to sit next to Bitcoin. But like I say, next to Bitcoin, I don't think Bitcoin has any plans soon to relinquish the #1 position to anybody. And I think there's an entire possibility that it may never relinquish the #1 position to anybody else. But Tron, I mean, it could be in like 3rd or 4th position, which would be fabulous if it was able to move up through these ranks and get ahead of some of these other coins that are fighting for those same high positions. Okay, let me move the chart over a little bit here so you can see them in here fighting for this high position. Let's be a little bit myopic here and come right in and take a look at these coins. We're fighting for this position of the #1. But you see, Bitcoin's #1 with a bullet, and Bitcoin is holding this. So Tron has these things that it's trying to do here, this virtual machine. The virtual machine is an operating system or application environment that emulates a computer system, dedicated hardware. So it's an emulator. It's an operating system that's an emulator of a computer system. The TVM is a virtual machine built by Tron Foundation for the purpose of making Tron's ecosystem bigger and better. This is, I almost said this is their gimmick, but it's not really a gimmick, you know. But this is their thing that they've got going at Tron. This and something that they call some sort of a secret plan or something like that, along with this virtual machine, smart contracts that they're going to build, which sounds similar to Ethereum. It says it's expected that Tron's virtual machine will launch with Ethereum's virtual machine, and there will be Ethereum virtual machine compatibility. In addition to that, EOS virtual machine compatibility will come later. So this virtual machine that Tron's going to have, EOS is going to have it too, and so is Ethereum. I wonder if through these virtual machines that all three are going to be able to link together somehow. Ethereum, Tron, and EOS. This is a question that I have. Maybe you viewers out there know more about this. If so, put your comments in and let me know. And the question I'm asking is, specifically of you viewers, is the Tron virtual machine, the Ethereum virtual machine, and the EOS virtual machine, could all three of these virtual machines link together to create something that would challenge Bitcoin? I mean, would push up very high in the marketplace and basically link all these three coins together? Just a question I have. So listen, thank you guys for listening to this show, and we'll catch you again on a market report for Bitcoin tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.